Hey my lovies, welcome to a new video. This is a get to know me tag. So I find it very unprofessional of me not having a video on my channel explaining who I am, what I'm about, and honestly, to people that have already subscribed without me having a get to know me tag, it really shows that you guys are loyal and you really do enjoy my content. So I really appreciate it, and I see the support that you put in my channel, and it honestly motivates me to continue creating content. I can't speak. Anyway, so to my new subscribers, my name is Lelo Masedi. I hope you stick around and we become best friends. So I asked my Instagram followers to just ask me a few questions because I did say that I will be shooting a get to know me tag. So yeah, let us get into it. So first question is, what did you study? If you do see me sipping, don't be surprised, I'm just having juice because I don't want to get thirsty, and I really don't want this video to be too professional, honestly. Like we just chilled. Okay, so first question, what did you study? I studied metallurgical engineering at Wits University. For those that don't know what metallurgical engineering is, I think it's better if you Google, but essentially it's just the study of processing raw material, which is all into useful minerals and metals. Essentially, that's just a summary of it. But if you want to know in detail, you can go on the Wits University website, and definitely you will see what metallurgical engineering is about. And I think also Google can explain what that career is about. Where are you from? I am, oh my gosh, so my family is originally from Botswana, and my granny moved to the northwest, and then I moved to Rustenburg in the northwest. So essentially most of my life I was raised in Rustenburg, and then we did move to Pretoria in 2019. So I don't know if I should call Rustenburg my home because I grew up there, or if I should call Pretoria my home because that's where my home is. But anyway, yeah, so currently we reside in Pretoria, but personally I stay in Joburg. And how old are you? I am 23 years of age. I will be turning 24. I think there's a question that asks about my birthday and my star sign, but I'm just gonna answer all of it here. So I am turning 24 on the 27th of October. I am a Scorpio. What do you think about adult friendships? I think adult friendships are very tricky. I feel like adult friendships are much more difficult, honestly, to maintain. Why? Because okay, for me personally, I'm a low maintenance friend, and probably you're just like, oh, that's so cliche, why would you say you're a low maintenance friend, blah blah, everyone says that. So I'm a low maintenance friend in the sense that I am an introvert, but I do tend to be an extrovert when I'm comfortable around people. But essentially, in summary, I don't know what's on my lip, in summary, I am an introvert. So I really like my space a lot. I like being alone. I like being in the house most of the time. I'm sure you can see with my YouTube videos and my vlogs, my previous vlogs, that I'm a homebody. So for me, honestly speaking, even in friendships, I do require lots of space. And I don't say that in a way that is arrogant, or I think I'm better than my friends, or that I don't need them. No, none of that. That's just how I cope, you know. That's just how I am, and I'm so blessed to have friends that do understand the type of person that I am. And I feel like my friends are also like that. Like, one thing about me and my friends, we will plan that we're gonna meet, and it'll take us 6 months to meet, then we'll meet, which is crazy. But it is working, honestly. But I'm that friend that honestly, when you need anything, regardless of the fact that you and I spoke 6 months ago or 3 months ago, if you need anything, I'm gonna be there for you. I'm gonna make sure that I pull through for you. That's just the type of person that I am. All right, so I think to answer the questions, adult friendships are very difficult to navigate in terms of just making time for each other and meeting up. It is a bit of a tricky thing that I'm also experiencing, but like I said, I'm glad to have friends that, I mean, we can cooperate very well, and they do not get mad when either of us postpone, or vice versa. I also don't get mad when they postpone, but we just know that we love each other and we will show up on the most important days of each other's lives. Okay. Are you in a relationship? I am in a relationship. but that is not going to be part of my YouTube channel. I don't want it to be part of my YouTube channel. This YouTube channel is about me and me only, so you will not be seeing any of that. Top 5 tips for survival in uni. Whew, that is a tricky question. Top 5. I only have top 1. Okay, number 1. I think priorities are extremely important. I think it's important to prioritize your schoolwork. I think it is important to know what you went to university for. Number 2, I would suggest that you make sure that you have a relationship with your peers, your academic peers and your lecturers, because that's going to help you a lot. University is extremely challenging. I found it really, really challenging, but by the grace of God, I managed to finish, So I would suggest, honestly, have a great relationship with your peers and your lecturers. In terms of the academic work, it's not everything that you're going to know. So you are going to need some people that are going to understand the course material better. So do make sure that you do create those relationships, because they are really fundamental in terms of your growth and your progression in university. And then the third tip is that time management is extremely important. If you are given an assignment today and it's due in the next 3 weeks, I would suggest you start today. So honestly, I had the habit of beginning earlier on in my academic career. I had this habit where if I'm given an assignment today, I don't prioritize that. I just put it off and I just do whatever I want to do, or do not even just do whatever I want to do, but just do other things that are more of a priority in that moment. And I wouldn't even touch it until maybe a week before submission. So I would honestly suggest that to avoid unnecessary pressure, do start with your assignments or studying for exams extremely early. The moment you get your exam timetable, the moment you get your assignment timetable, start as soon as possible, because one thing about university, you will think that next week will be a better time to start your assignment, right? But trust me, next week is going to be more pressure than the week that you're currently in. So I would honestly suggest that you start as early as possible. Number 4, do not compare yourselves with other people, right? I stayed in a race where people drove my dream car. My peers drove my dream car. So I would honestly suggest that you stay in your own lane. Don't feel pressurized to don't feel pressurized to attain certain things quicker through, I'll touch on that on number 5, but make sure that you stay in your lane and you don't rush for anything, and you don't sadness, honestly speaking, just because we come from different homes, right? So you need to think of it that way. These people are from this type of home, I'm from this type of home, so you cannot expect to have the same lifestyle when you go to university. Just honestly, bottom line, stay in your own lane. Number 5. So obviously Wits University is in Johannesburg, right? I found out that the Joburg life is extremely fast. A lot of things are normalized, and you know what? It's okay if you normalize those things, and if you know. It's okay if you normalize it and it's your reality, that's fine. But I'm talking to someone who comes from a small village, humble beginnings, doesn't know much about the city. Do not be pressurized to do certain things because your peers are doing it. Do not be pressurized because everyone is Nigeria, and there's nothing wrong with dating Nigerian men. Please don't come for me. There's nothing wrong with dating Nigerian men. I'm just saying, do not go that route just because other people are doing it, just because your friends are doing it, Do it because when you feel like the person that you met, even if they're Nigerian, they make sense to you and what you want out of the companionship that you guys have, Don't just do it because your friends are doing it or you feel like you're left behind or anything like that. Truth is, Johannesburg is fast-paced. Life here is fast-paced, and very materialistic. So just be careful about a lot of things, and I would honestly advise that you stay true to yourself. If something feels wrong to do, don't do it, you know. So yeah, those are my top 5 tips for university. I feel like my phone is going to switch off because my battery is low, but anyway, let's just push quickly. Favorite thing to eat? You look bougie. Okay, I get that a lot of people do say that I am bougie or I look bougie. Okay, that's fine. Okay, I mean, I'm gonna take that as a compliment. My favorite thing to eat: sushi, dumpling and brine meat. Yeah, just a lot of things, honestly, but yeah, those are just a few things that I like to indulge in. How many siblings do you have? I only have one sibling. I have a brother, a younger brother. What do you like about yourself and what do you hate? What do I like about myself? I have the ability to pick myself up, and the most important thing that I really like about myself is the fact that no matter what season I'm going through, I will pray. Good, bad, I guess I will pray. I don't play. I will pray no matter what I'm going through. So that's something that I really love about myself. I think I'm very spiritually grounded, and all thanks to my mom and my grandmother, because they are very spiritually grounded women. So I love that about myself, the fact that even in good times I praise God, even in bad times I do praise God, because I appreciate him for doing certain things for me, and I have seen how much he has done in my life. So he is just forever in my mind. I am forever thanking him for the life that I have. Yes, it is normal to sometimes be doubtful. I am a human being at the end of the day, but I do praise God. That's just the type of person that I am, or just the type of woman that I have matured into. And another thing that I like about myself, I did say that I love the ability, it's just the ability of me to dust myself out of situations, you know, like just pick up myself out of situations, no matter how hectic they are. I have the ability to just pick up myself and not dwell in situations. So I really do love that about myself. I love the fact that my priorities, I'm very good at prioritizing things. Like if something's a priority, I'm going to work hard to attain that thing, and after that then I can do whatever. But I am very hardworking, and I really love that about myself. What do I hate about myself? I hate the fact that I am a perfectionist. I want to always deliver things in the most perfect way, and I always strive for perfection, which is a good and a bad thing. Because it's a bad thing in a sense that I tend to procrastinate because I want perfection, and I tend to be hard on myself because I want perfection, or I strive or expect perfection out of myself. It is a good thing because then I deliver quality work. That I'm talking about my academic career. Yeah, I would honestly always make sure that I deliver quality work and that I'm dedicated to whatever that I'm supposed to do. So yeah. How are you so confident? All thanks to my mom. My mom has always taught me how to, you know. She's always taught me that. So I think also for me, another thing is the fact that how I look affects how I feel. And that could be very shallow to some people, but for me, honestly, it is literally, it is a confidence booster. I need to look good to feel good, and my confidence comes out. So yeah, guys, I don't have much questions. That was it. I hope you have an idea of who I am. I need to take off this makeup. I've had a long day, and I ordered some pizza. I'm gonna have some pizza. I'm so excited to have that. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for watching this video. If you have watched this far, please do subscribe. Do not forget to subscribe. Please don't forget to subscribe. I would honestly appreciate it. I would honestly appreciate it. I'll see you guys in the next video.